꼼짝 못할걸.
The earliest navigation involved observing landmarks or watching the direction of the sun and stars. Hundreds of years ago, people made tools to navigate with that could measure angles between the stars and the horizon. This way, they could do some calculations and figure out their latitude. One of these tools is the armillary sphere. Moving the armillary rings, we can simulate how stars and other celestial objects move in the sky. However, these armillary spheres reflected early misconceptions of astronomy. The spheres had the Earth at the center of the universe, with interlocking rings illustrating the circles of the sun, moon, planets, and constellations, such as the zodiacs. The oldest use of astronomy is navigating by the stars. Celestial navigation relies heavily on the position and movement of the constellations. The brightest star in the sky, Sirius, will someday serve as a south star. A pole star is a handy indicator to have in the sky while navigating. Sirius is still too close to the sun as it rises above the horizon and can be seen with the naked eye. In ancient times it was thought the dog star, Sirius, was contributing to the excessive heat of summer. Ancient Greeks and Romans thought having the sun and Sirius so close together was the reason it felt so much hotter. They called it the dog days of summer. As the dog days of summer come to an end, cooler days are just around the corner. Antarctica is the coldest place and largest desert on Earth. We're in the past, before Antarctica has vanished. And just right now, our heroes from the future have arrived. This is the arrival of Everglow. Truth is, we were in Antarctica, covered in a veil, covered in a nightmare. I'm the light to wake you up. It's time to wake up from your dream. My memories are vague. There's a sharp turn in my memories. I feel very dizzy. Everything's written in my diary. I read all of it. Memories to remember. As I said, everything is confusing in the mirror dimension. But thankfully, our heroes had everything written down, so they could remember what happened and their purpose here. Your reminiscences are the experiences you remember from the past. Is it too late to gather the small scars and turn it all back?
The melting of ice glaciers is accelerating.
All of the world's glaciers are losing mass at an alarming pace.
Climate change is now rapid, widespread, and intensifying.
A new study says global temperatures are set to rise beyond the target limit.
We are creating the climate crisis.
The starkest picture yet of the real and accelerating danger caused by humans' use of coal, oil, and gas.
Already some ice shelves have collapsed. Ice slopes and glaciers have retreated. Is it too late to save Antarctica before it's vanished? Is it too late to save the Earth from global warming? There must be hope. Antarctica is the richest source of meteorites on our planet. Look, there's a meteor shower happening. For ancient Egyptians, meteorites were gifts from the gods, containing a substance associated with royalty and divine power. The ancient Greeks held meteorites as objects of veneration. The Greek philosopher Damascus relates that he was privileged to see a beetle. As to how they called those sacred meteorites, in the hands of Eusebius. While resting, Eusebius saw a ball of fire rushing down from the sky, and a huge lion standing beside it. The stone, the beetle, was usually white, but sometimes purple. Picking it up, he asked which god possessed it, and the beetle answered that it belonged to Ganao. As in many cults, the figure of the lion god, Ganao, is connected to the sun. Ganao, the lion god, had a cult in the sanctuary of Zeus, god of the sky and thunder. To understand why they came to the past, we also need to see what the future looks like. There's much more behind it. We haven't fully comprehended the parallel universe. We haven't completely understood what the multiverse is. Are you ready for it? I'll see you on the other side. But remember, everything is the opposite. It's a mirror dimension.